Hello, good morning. It is Monday, the 31st of January. This is Flat Cap Callum. I'm hoping you all well and hoping some of you made some cash at the weekend. We will go through the bets for today. We've got only a half stake day again. There seems to be quite a lot of those at the moment, but I'm not going to force it if it's not there. So we are only half staking today. We've got two bets. I'm quite happy with the bets. They'll come up shortly. Before we do, we'll do a review of yesterday. We're going to touch on the results from last week, but I am going to make a separate video. So for those of you who are particularly interested in more fuller stats from last week and also a little bit more about science and philosophy about what we're trying to do on the channel, I am going to make an additional video a bit later today. So that's for you. For those of you who are literally here to find out what I think on horses and go, then I'll try and make the video a little bit briefer. But I say that with one caveat. We do need to celebrate the fact that yesterday was a good day, particularly for those of you who have been committed to this channel all week will know we did 6 days in a row where we made a small loss. So yesterday was deserved to some degree, and hopefully for those people out there that are starting to doubt a little bit around what does this guy think he's doing, yesterday was a demonstration of some days it goes well. Golf specifically, if we talk about the golf, so overall we had 10 golfers, £10 bet over the two tournaments. One winner, no places, but that winner was Luke List at 80 to 1. So we got £49 back for the £10 stake, 39 profit on the golf. So really, really good in terms of money and percentages per channel. For the racing, yesterday we had a lucky 15. It was a half stake day, and on the lucky 15 we had two winners. So the first one, Handsworth, went in 25s we had on the channel, 22s was the SP, and then Vinny's Getaway and Charlie Stout weren't too far away in those, and then Gold Tea Mountain 6 to 1 for the channel, 100 to 30 was the SP, so both were nibbled at. So my reckoning is we get 960 for the single for Handsworth, 47.28 for the lucky 15. And then we had a win Trixie, first leg Run Wild Fred, non-runner, Whiskey Sour was disappointing, was third, and then Hardy Fella won reasonably comfortably in the end. So we got a little bit of something back there, but not actually on that bet enough to make a profit because it was only the shorter price that won. So I make it £10 on yesterday, 58.39 back. That's where we got to. And as a total for last week, it was 120 staked, 173.51 return. So that's £53 profit in the ballpark of around about 45% profit. So really good. Last week, some highlights: 25 to 1 winner, obviously, 211 to 1 winners. We had 50 to 1 and 66 to 1 place. So really, really good. Overall, the channel, for the 3 weeks we've run the channel is up 10% profit. So if you've done every single bet in the way I said, at the odds I said, it would be 10% up. If you take out the golf, for anybody who's questioned the figures, we're 4.99. So Manusha is short of 5% profit for all horse racing bets. So take out golf and the tennis bet we did a couple of weeks ago, we're almost 5% up on horses. All great. Now, health warning. The stats will never look as good as they do straight after a nice win. Okay, and we had two decent enough wins over the weekend. So chances are today will be a bad day. The odds suggest it's going to be a bad day. If you look through the history of the channel, we've had 21 days of betting on horses. 6 days we've made a profit. 6 out of 21. So let's just pause on that one. So 3 out if one in 3 days, less than that is actually how much we make profit. But that's one of the points of the channel. This is long-term profit. I've said to you all along, we'll lose more days than we win, and we'll probably lose more weeks than we win. Hopefully we win more months, but the end goal here is to make profit over the year. I'm not going to put a figure on that, and just because we had a win yesterday doesn't mean I'm a genius, but equally it doesn't mean I'm lucky. I'm somewhere in between. I spend a lot of time doing this, I make money from doing this, and I'm sharing what I've got for you guys. And important note, as you've figured out here, it's free. I'm not adding anything extra in here, folks. I'm not going to give you any extra little links anywhere on here to say pay me this and I'll give you something extra. This is what I'm putting out for you. All right. So I say that I'm putting it out there because, as most of you will know, betting is a hard game. A tiny amount of people actually make any money from betting. Most people lose. Most people lose over a long period of time and don't even realise how much they lose. So I'm trying to share with you some pearls of wisdom to help you either win some money or not lose as much money, because it's not just about making money or not. For some people it might be. For me and for a lot of you I know, I actually enjoy watching the horse racing and I enjoy having a few little bets. It's an enjoyment, okay? And as long as you can be disciplined with your stake, and that's the key thing, it can maintain an enjoyment. I appreciate it's not for everybody, and if you are worrying about how much money you're using, then you need to step away from this. This is about, the channel for me is about supporting people who are casual punters who have a little bet every single day, and trying to give them some pearls of wisdom either through the horses or the strategy of what I use. Right, stop the sermon there. We'll crack on with the bets. All right. Bet one. Okay, it's a win trixie bet, 3 horses, 1 o'clock Hereford, Black Poppy. Little caveat there, it's paying 4 places on Sky Bet because I think there's 9 runners, so that is a fixed price. If it does drift, we're stuck with the 5 to 4 for the channel. 340 Plumpton, Rose, Agabo. Again, I should have put horses I can read. 7 to 2, 6 o'clock Wolves, Zapacross 9 to 2. In that 6 o'clock Wolves, it's 4-runner race. 9 to 2, I think, is a great price for Zapacross. It is running against Steel River, and you'll know from this channel we've backed it twice already. Once as a winner, once as a place. We're not having Steel River today, and if it goes and wins, I'll be a little bit sad, but I believe Zapacross is the right play for that race today. It's a 50p win trixie, 2 £1 singles and a £4 total bet. Just a quick kind of flag to understand what I'm doing with the betting construct and how I build the bet. Okay, some people would say, why would you put the 5 to 4 in there? What's the point? Why don't you just do £1 singles on the 2 bigger prices and a £2 double? So if you do that, the actual outcome is marginally different. So the 50p win trixie on the 3 is worth about 51 at current prices. The £2 double is 49. So it's a £2 worth more money. Is it worth the risk? What I would say is worth the risk is, I think Black Poppy is a comfortable favourite. It should be an odds-on favourite the way I would read it. So if I'm saying I'm pretty confident with that one, but I'm not betting my house or any huge stake on here. But if I get one of the other 2 horses, basically we double the money and a little bit more for the bet. If you just bet the others as a single, you'd get your money back for the bet. Here, I'm trying to put a little bit of extra build in there. There's more risk, but equally, if it only goes half right, we actually make a bit of money on the bet. Hopefully that makes a bit of sense. So the prices are key in here in terms of, it's not necessarily always about the horse. Sometimes it's about the price. Sometimes I'll think the horse is the best horse, but I'm not backing it because of the price. Okay, Lucky 15. This is one that I know a lot of proper punters wouldn't touch with a barge pole. So we'll go through it anyway. Bet 2, 350, Punchestown. There's 2 6 place pace, 6 race. Let me try and speak. 2 races today at Punchestown where they're paying 6 places on Sky Bet. All right, here we go. The King of Connemara, 28 to 1. So we've had 2 12-year-old winners. Here's a 15-year-old winner for a bet for us for the first time, I think. King of Connemara. I think if you look at that horse, it's how it's done in point to points, which are run over the same distance, different types of fences, but same distance. I think that rating is actually quite decent for a horse that is really not run that much over hurdles. So I think there's a real interesting opportunity there with that horse at 28 to 1. I know many people would just literally walk away. It's 15 years old. What's it doing there? And wouldn't have it. But I think it's got a good value there. 410 Plumpton, Cobb's Corner 25 to 1. Its handicap debut, if you look at the hurdles form it's run in maidens, it was terrible. If you look at the bumper form, it was good. I'm banking there's a bit of value on the fact that actually I think that if it steps back up into more bumper form, 25s looks like a good price. 420 Punchestown, Rosfoil, again, people won't touch that one. So 40 to 1, I think it's a 10-year-old making a handicap debut in a hurdle. So we'll see how that goes. But again, I think if you look back at its last form over sort of similar distances to a degree, but particularly look at ratings on that horse. Ratings wise, I think that's in with a good shout, overpriced at 40s. And then 7:30 Wolves, Abnar, nice and easy, 9-2. Looks like a fairly solid each way. 20p each way, lucky 15, £6 you bet. £10 total, advised via Sky Bet, run through a Sky Bet account. Good luck with those. If you want more, I will do a second video today. Hope you're all well. Hope you do well. Enjoy. Goodbye.